you and the girl beard with the same red one?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next side of story about the red raga. Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Haganiering. Haganiering to the flipping word.
Hi. Ragashanti, I the Mixup daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. Do you know how rich feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
All right, President, do that, sir. Do that, President, do that.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Ragashanti live.
Yeah.
Ragashanti live. Oh, time. Ready.
I need soap and blender time.
I'm want to call and talk of the King's Day. That's the reason I'm going with him because I see the boy out there to get a beard with him. Raga.
Hold on, the boy have you and the girl beard with the same red one?
Raga. Beside the girl with the next side of story about the red raga.
Ready up now.
Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Haganiering. Haganiering to the flipping word.
Hi. Ragashanti, I the Mixup daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. Do you know how rich feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
Hey. Read him up, here we go now.
I need soap and blender time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Ready. I'm ready to pick that up, yeah, man. Hey.
I need soap and blender time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Ready up now. Ready.
I need soap and blender time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Lego.
I need soap and blender time.
All right. Before we do anything right now, and whatever, going to anything right. Me want the first 5 call. Me want 5 calls, right? And me want each person tell me what name Wayne Marshall and Tommy need to get them data we are going forward. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet, you know. I don't think them know either. But we all are shooting for a girl. Now usually I don't run in for anything and whatever. And Dirty Berry, big up yourself. Dirty Berry, me see a IG post for no matter. Dirty Berry, big up yourself. But me I run in for no one. Prezi, you want Wayne Marshall and Tommy have a daughter too? I be a son them have, you know. Them have about 35 son already. I'm joking, about 4 or 5. How much pinning them around? About 4 sons. Them, no man, we are shoot for the daughter. Now, I must say though, you know, I've seen instances where parents been having one gender and keep on and go for the next one and never get it. I have seen hold on, make this thing longer. Where parents have several children from one gender, never really want to have no more children, but kept going back in an attempt to get just one child from the gender where them not get, and end up not get it. End up not get it. I've also seen instances where parents pursue at least one child from the other gender, never get it. And then, when them never expect it at all, boom, pregnancy come and lo and behold, the other gender. When them never did pursue it, them get it. And. But right now, sit on it, you answer, she want to be a boy again. Well, everybody, you can't choose where you want. I big up the people on Facebook. But, yo, before we do anything, let me get about 3 calls and tell me what I want the daughter name. Suggestion for Wayne Marshall and Tammy Chin daughter. Suggestion for Wayne Marshall and Tammy Chin daughter. Right? I don't want to disrespect the Facebook group. People to behave on themselves. We are all about fun and entertainment and respect over here. Understand the TamFam thing them, all right? No misbehaving. All right, watch your ride. No, so I need a couple of calls quick. I want a suggestion for Wayne Marshall and Tammy Chin, upcoming child, forthcoming child. You know them have about 4 boys already. I think they deserve to get a girl now. I won't use the term deserve because that could be loaded somewhat. Because we do not want to, even in the slightest, cast the impression that somehow there is some sort of liability there for them not yet having received a female child. We don't want, because we don't want people to interpret the converse, on the boys in any way. So big up all of them, picking them and thing. But let me see. If you get a girl name, and you all want me call a creative name with Wayne Marshall and Tammy, can we get a nice little girl name out of Wayne and Tammy? Tamway? I don't know. Tamway. President, does that sound good? That sound good? I don't think so. President said it sound good. Tamway. Waytam sound more masculine. Tamway sound pretty punchy, sir. But Raga, if them want the girl, they need to stop making strong back giving to Wayne. Pretty punchy, be careful. Be careful. Because, these are the instances where the feminists, them jump in and say, see it there. Them don't even know what them are saying. I grew up a year, that's something there, Say a strong juice of boy picnic. So people, if a strong juice of boy picnic, what that mean? No weaker juice of girl picnic. That means we don't want push them type of narrative, they don't it. Right? We don't have to hip to them something there, from them days there, where the man them set it up that way there, I saw them sneakily condition you for value man over woman. Right? That is where even the people who love beat me, that is where they would say, you see, the exploits of the insidious patriarchy. And they'd be correct. Because no stronger juice no make boy picnic. Foolishness that. All right? Donovan Paul says, send the number. Diva Frisky bless say, you wish. Lord Jesus, you don't behave on yourself over them. I don't want to no worry, man. Go easy. All right, so nobody not call in with the name them. All right, then. Tonight, we're going to start off back with Sunday school song, but we add folk song on it too, right? So we're not going to call in and sing. A folk song we really want, But say, remember one Sunday school song one night and thing. I say, right, then I remember that one. I don't know if we did sing it when we do Sunday school song one day. I don't know if we did sing it. All right, if we did sing it, you can't tell me, right? But I don't remember us doing it. Cecile said, if Wayne Marshall and Tammy want a girl, them have to wait for full moon. What that mean? Cecile, Bram, explain that because you know say you're a long time in I think or whatever. Explain that, man. What that mean? Yeah, we have to do it for full moon, forget girl picnic. Is that Cecile? And that you said, if people want to have girl picnic, okay, Jamaican people come, I know some I gonna learn something, you know. Jamaican people, I know about the something if the baby turn down, if it look like the baby turn down, a boy picnic, if the baby look like the baby cross with something like a girl picnic, I know them something that. But is well, not easy, you know. So is there things that people can do to get either girl or boy? I'm gonna call in and tell me this something there because I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn. And while on I meds that and thing, what the song I me remember again, man? Oh yeah. Yeah. Me not quite remember all of the words, you know. So the words I remember, I gonna just make up sound. I gonna make up sound. But I think I remember the words. Here we go. There is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my... President, you know that song there? You know that song there? What you mean? You're not sure? All right, let me sing the rest right because it's a sample chorus. There is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart. No, I love. Love is a flag. You know it? Okay. Love is a flag flown high from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart. Love is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart. And the king is a resident there. So fly it high in the sky, let the whole world, let the whole world see. No, let the whole world look. Prezi! I let the whole world look. I let the whole world look. Yeah. Love is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart. Love is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, and the king is a resident there. So fly it high in the sky, let the whole world look, let the whole world look, let the whole world. So fly it high in the sky, let the whole world look, that the king is a resident there. Mama! John! Yo, you don't know how we say, you know, intersectional tolerance. So I'm a big up Rasta. I would love people see him here and thing and whatever. I would disagree with this and that, but that is all right. The whole of we are smart because all the rest of them must love that tune because this was bad tune. This was bad tune, and that's what me see for them. Mariska, you remember it down? Let the whole world know. No, President, Nakita Busway. She said, let the whole world know. That make more sense that the whole world look. No, right. Let the whole world know. Let the whole world know. Right. Let the whole world. No, Nakita, you're right. No, yeah. And Sevon, I want me to pronounce your name. Is it a Sevon or Sevon or whatever? Yeah. Run again, you know then. Love is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart. Love is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, and the king is a resident there. So fly it high in the sky, let the whole world know, let the whole world know, let the whole world. So fly it high in the sky, let the whole world know that the king is a resident. What mix now? Peace is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart, from the castle of my heart. Peace is a flag flowing high from the castle of my heart, and the king is a resident there. Mix now. So fly it high in the sky, let the whole world know, let the whole world know, let the whole world. So fly it high in the sky, let the whole world know that the king is the resident. Listen to me, man. When we there at Sunday school, I sing them song there and I ball out with you a twirling up. Hey, listen to me, man. Nothing a happy like away. Nothing a happy like away. Nothing a happy like away. Cecile Brian, I say, I sound like I'm hungry. You're bright, Cecile. That me I tell her, you're bright, you're out there. Man, back some curry goat. Half a plate of curry goat to me they put on. I'm at it up before me forward. And that me I tell you. So talk up to my full belly. Cecile Brian, you're out there. You see me look like Mariska Dennis. Or Denis, however you pronounce it. Right? You know, see Mariska hungry. You're out there. Wait. Eleanor Phillips, you sing that song there primary school. Oh, hold on. Remember, you know, back in the day, more schools in Jamaica were associated with a church. Right? I saw the thing bust from the colonial order. So like Calabar Baptist, Calabar High School Baptist, Calabar All-Age Baptist, and enough of the other school them. And even when people start them private school, you know from you there Jamaica, yo, and when me travel, you know, and when me travel, me see school I keep without devotion. Yo, when you grew up with something, you know nothing different, but I tell you, it's a hell of a thing, you know. And when me travel outside of Jamaica, me I say, so weird. So how them not have devotion? How them not have devotion? Because when we grew up at school and whatever, devotion have to keep automatic. Devotion before school start. You have to have devotion. Some Bible sitting and some give thanks and them something there. That we grew up. I wonder if them still do that. People in Jamaica, them still do the devotion something at school. Let me see. Okay. The Mariska said she came here at 12 and when she go to school, she said, they know them never start without devotion. Yeah, it was a bit of a culture shock for me when I was traveling and things. But you don't think about these things, you know, you just grow up with them and you just assume they're a given. They're automatic. This is what happens. You don't go into school without devotion. That is unheard of, right? So when I came here and I see Americans routinely keeping school and no form of devotion no keep. And not only that, and you keep it, you're liable to get a lawsuit under your cloth and thing and whatever and all them something there, you know, because, you know, go keep your devotion. We come under one denomination or one form of worship or one form of, you know, some your particular construction of God and make people go say you exclude them from it. Interesting. All right. So we are start off with several things right now. I just want to call in and suggest names. If Wayne Marshall and Tommy, and for those of you who don't know the backstory, Wayne Marshall and Tommy Chin, now we can say Tommy Marshall, I was saying Tommy Chin Marshall. Wonderful couple. Nice people, them and thing and whatever. You know, people are getting like a nice, like a good vibes and thing. And their sense of family and thing and whatever me love. And at the same time, they're just so down to earth and practical and just appear to be so respectful of everybody and just so, lighthearted and sincere, in their, in what they share and things like that. I mean, everybody have them private thing where we're not nobody else's business. But me just I say what they share and whatever, they've been consistently genuine and they appear authentic, in being positive and fun and just enjoying life and loving their children and all these good stuff and things. And they've had like 4 boys, they've had like 4 boys. So apparently, people who follow, and by the way, they're on YouTube, so check out their YouTube channel and support them and all these things. Again, they're on YouTube. I think they're called the Mitchells. The Mitchells, yeah, on YouTube, so support them. And, but there's this thing, and Dottie Berry touched on it over IG, Instagram. I said, boy, there's a movement on, for say girl, And why, they're I don't know, they just come over to me as such great parents, that they just genuinely love family and enjoy family, That, I just think it would be like, it'd be a good thing. I can't just see, like Tommy just, being really into her daughter, type of thing. You can imagine that little girl, being raised and she have 4 big brothers and all them something there, whatever, that type of thing, So, I don't know. Yeah, I hope they have a girl. If they don't, life is wonderful, and it is, and if they have a boy, please, don't batter that boy and go chat. But sure, everybody expect a girl, and then you go come as a boy and whatever, because there have been horror stories with that, You're frightened if you know how many people can tell you problems them having at them upbringing, with parents who had wanted one gender and get one. Now, these things are less severe in our country than it is in other countries where the national policy explicitly favors males, like boy picnic, and unfortunately, females suffer immensely in other countries, with that type of thing, because the idea is that women are not of value. And then even when them have women, these bride price things and them something there where you essentially sell your daughter in servitude to other families to serve her husband, and then matchmaking type of thing and arranged marriage type of thing. Can be quite crazy out there for women. And sitting, all right? But, you have other people who have had some, unpleasant stories along those lines also, unfortunately. But I would love them to have a daughter. I would love them to have a daughter. And if they have a boy, God bless that boy, same way, and him going to just grew up surrounded by love, as are the other boys presently. All right? Outside of that, folk songs tonight are some more Sunday school songs, right? And the last time with the Sunday school song, the one where them did bust, where me still love and think, that was me I telling me love that song there, man. Round the Walls of Jericho. I love that song. You sung that song for me at Sunday school, and that would just get me going. Round the walls of Jericho, round the... when you sing the last part, there is this incentive to kind of try to bass up your voice. Yeah, when you sing the last part, because when you go into Jericho at last, whatever, there's this thing, it's just like triumphant, You're rolling at Jericho, you understand? And then you just, when you look at Pitney and try bass up your voice, them time, then listen to me, man. Here we go. Round the walls of Jericho, round the walls of Jericho, round the walls of Jericho, the army went 7 times without a stop. 7 times without a stop or start. Prezi. 7 times without a what? 7 times without a what? A stop. A stop. You sure? No, you're not sound sure, you're not present. It's 7 times without a stop? Okay. Round the walls of Jericho, round the walls of Jericho, round the walls of Jericho, the army went 7 times without a stop, 7 times without a stop, 7 times without a stop, the army went. Then the people made a shout, then the people made a shout, then the people made a shout! Oh! Oh! The walls fell down and into Jericho at last, into Jericho at last, into Jericho at last, the army. One monster, big tune, pull up. All right, well, I break, we're so forward.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
We have a bit of a debate that is emerging with the people listening on Facebook. And this thing go on, you know, much people think that them know the actual words for certain songs and they don't know. So now we have 3 different things there. Right? Because Millicent go say is 7 times without a shout or without a fall. Somebody else say it's 7 times without a shout. And then somebody say 7 times without a stop. Missy says stop. All right, let me check this thing here. Right? We're living in the days now. Lyrics for, I'm typing on my phone for those of you not seeing me on the video. For round the walls. I can't type fast like them picking here. All right, round the walls of Jericho. Let me see what them say. Lyrics. Ratted a stop, you know. No, Missy right. Missy win that one, yeah. You see, I want to get beaten. All who get busted about 7 times without a fall and 7 times without a shout. When I get busted right, you know. I miss you get the W. When I forget hold the L. I'm looking at it and I've seen several of them. It says 7 times without a stop. Okay. Yeah, man, I stop. Okay. But you have to be careful of the internet doing it because when I ever see them translate Jamaican songs on the internet and I'm not the normal. You have to be careful, you know. Don't believe so because when the sittings on the internet it's right. Because I can tell you, enough time I see them a translate things on the internet and everybody have one thing and everything where the whole of them have wrong. Me I talk about Jamaican songs. Alright? But me I tell you what me see so far. I miss it. I lead the thing. I miss this. Around the walls of Jericho, around the wall. 7 times without a stop, 7 times without a stop, 7 times without a stop, the army went. Well, it would make sense that it is stop. Right? Because if they keep going around, the idea is that, you know, they were continuing to do whatever it is that they wanted to do, and they did not stop. And in going around the wall 7 times and without stopping, nothing happened. But then the people made a shout. Prezi, call Bobby for me. I need to ask him a question. Call Bobby for me. Just tell him something I need to ask him a question. Bobby Clark, because this thing is interesting. Yo, people, whenever you hear some people that sing some song and thing, the chorus sing at them, right? Right? But them swear say them know the song, you know. But when them a sing the verse, you know, I be a sound them I make and I throw in some sound, them not really know it, you know. And when the chorus them come in, them that I sing loud like them know the song, you know, but them don't know the rest of the song, you know. And you have to pay attention with them, you know, because sometimes them have them amongst them friend a party or whatever and I go on like them know the song. And you can't usually tell the one them wanna really know the song so good, you know. For them body I do the most. For them body I do the most. For compensate for what them don't know. For them body I do the most. Alright, Press, you get Bobby there. Call Bobby there for me, because I have a question for ask him, because I'm going to do something right now what I usually do. I'm going to show them. I probably should even say that, you know. Because some people are going to know what I'm doing, you know, based on what we are talking about, whatever. But I don't want the person to go prepare, you know. I don't want the person to go prepare. So I say, you get him? All right, then. Mr. Clark? Mr. Clark? Mr. Clark? Hello, Mr. Clark? Oh, Bobby phone popped down.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Clark. How are you, sir?
I am good, sir. How are you doing?
I am doing good. I'm enjoying myself on my show. And again, I want to thank you for accommodating my call, because you could have hung up and not talked to me and so forth on air.
Wow. We're live on the air?
Yeah, you're on air. You're on air. No, this is going to be quick. I solemnly swear this is going to be. I'm about to ask one caller. It's just a thing where I just ask one caller to do something. And if the caller is successful in doing this correctly, what I ask them to do, I'm going to ask you to give them $100.
Jamaica?
No. Are you wicked? No, it's only one call, because it's a type of thing where you can't ask a second caller, right? So I'm just going to ask one caller, but if they're successful in it, I would like you to pledge $100 to them, you know? Monkey money that for you, man. No? Why the huge sigh? Why the huge dramatic sigh? Hello, what was? Are we okay here? Are you hyperventilating? Is there something else? Because I know that you would not make a huge sigh for giving one of my listeners $100. I know you wouldn't do that. Huh?
Not a problem.
Not a problem
at all.
There you have it, people. The CEO of Caribbean Media Group. Is Caribbean Media Group CMG? Did I get that right? Or is it CGM? Huh?
CGN, Caribbean Global Network.
Caribbean Global Network. Global indeed. You see, so the vision they did a long time though. You see it how the thing gone global now. You feel it, you know. You move with the spirit, you know, Bobby. You move with the spirit, you know.
Long time.
Big up yourself, you know. But listen, thank you for that $100 pledge, but it don't mean that you're going to have to give, because the person may not be successful in what I'm going to ask them to do, okay?
Okay, my fingers are crossed.
All right. All right, Bobby Clark, big up yourself. All right, cool.
All right.
I want somebody to call in right now in an effort to win $100. Call in, because I'm going to ask you to do something, and it has to be somebody from Jamaica. It has to be somebody from Jamaica. All right, President, see if we get a call. 876 676 4996 876 676 4996. So I want somebody to call in right now in an effort to win $100. You don't know what I'm going to ask you to do, but it is something very simple. So, hopefully very simple. But, you know, you heard the CEO of, what was it, Caribbean Group Network? Yeah, right? The parent company for IrieJam Radio, the Bridge 99 FM, and a whole bunch of other enterprises. And thing he said, if anybody is, if the person is, come on, man, successful in what I'm about to ask them to do, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, President, we have a call? All right. Hold on, President. Hold on. Let me do that one here. Okay. Hello, caller. Good night. Good night. How are you? You're good? Speak up a little louder. Speak up a little louder, yeah? All right. You want to try this to win the $100? All right. So I'm going to ask you to do something, but as soon as I ask you, right, you cannot hesitate. You have to start right away. That's the only thing, okay? You hear what I just say? You have to start right away. You can't itch. You have to just go right into it, all right? But if you're successful in doing what I ask you correctly, you can't make any mistake, you will win the $100, all right? All right, but you can't even get one word wrong. So as soon as I say go and start do so and so, you have to start right away. If you don't start right away, you're excluded, and we don't even run the competition because nobody else not going to get it, all right? All right, then. Right this minute. Yo, them not hear the caller in the prison. Them I say them not hear the caller. The people them online. Them I say them not hear the caller. You can sort out that for me? Please. You see how I go on there, sir? Caller.
Hello?
Yeah, say, wait. Oh, that's not the computer. Say, wait. Let me see if them hear you.
Hello.
No, say, wait.
Wele.
That's so cute. Uni hear her now? Okay. Yeah, them might hear you now. Them might hear her now, President. Yeah, them might hear her now. All right. So, caller, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Right this minute, start right now. Just sing the Jamaican national anthem. Go.
Eternal Father, bless our land.
Louder. Go on.
Guide us
Yeah, go on.
with our mighty
No. Start again. Go on again.
Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with our mighty hand. Keep us true. Reggae, I don't know the words.
But you know, say, it mash you up already too, you know. It mash you up, you know, from the second line when you go say guide, you know. I know guide, you know.
It's all right.
Guess, you can't guess.
Guide us with our mighty hand.
Guide us with?
Thy mighty hand.
Well, it's thy, but it should be guard.
Guard us with thy mighty hand.
Yeah, guard us with thy mighty hand. You say our mighty hand. No, but it's interesting, you know. So many of us been singing it or whatever. You know, much people sing the national anthem incorrectly.
Yeah, especially when we were going to school.
And we swear so we know it, you know, don't?
Yeah.
Let me tell about the chorus singer them, because when it reach down at the nice part, don't everybody get a part. Jamaica, boom, Jamaica, and nobody no loud like away. Worse when we run up on the second verse. And the second verse could have killed him. Yo, when me used to do that on my show, them man, I murder man. I'll teach and all them people like bust them head in a man. Them not get it. Anyway, thank you for trying, do a year.
Okay.
All right, cool. You know which other you know which other song me like to how would I wanna go? I pledge to thee. Of course I'm off key, I can't sing people, whatever. I pledge to thee my country to serve with humble pride, you know. Whatever, they shine in ever, so long as earth abide. I know that. That's the one. I the national pledge that. Well, on the lyrics for the Jamaican national. Let me see if I national pledge. God, I want. Yeah, bring in the call, President. Bring in the call, Jamaica national pledge. I think I pledged that, you know, man. President, bring in the car.
Night, Raga.
Greetings, Wagwa.
Diana, Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I pledge that, man.
I pledge?
Yeah.
Oh, You know how it go?
I remember the words like in a Raga.
You know.
I tell you but I the pledge that nothing a while ago, man.
How it start though?
I remember it, you know. God no.
No man, remember I said the pledge before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom, courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, the service of Jesus God. You know, so me always say the service to my fellow citizen. I promised, and it's off. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood. You remember when we said them something that's good? Brotherhood and peace. To work diligently and creatively. To think generously and honestly. So that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Man, star, when we reach them something, but what the other one, then if that are the pledge, what the other one we may talk about? The one we go, I pledge it, say, I pledge to something in my country to serve with humble pride. Something like what I want.
Forever to serve with humble pride.
Something like that, the shining homeland.
Shining.
Somebody soon tell me a white name.
Armor.
Eh?
Shining armor.
The shining. I saw. Is the one me I try to Google it. Somebody said the national Jamaica national school song. Is that it name?
Something like that. You have the pledge. You have the anthem. The pledge.
Right. But me don't know what something I go see for the school song one.
That's what it was school song that man.
School song. Jamaica. Somebody say pan Facebook. Yes, I eat them right.
School song.
You don't know that one then either.
I tell you, I remember them.
Yeah, I have the lyrics. I have the lyrics right here in front of me. You remember all I words them. Well, you need to brush up, man. You need to brush up on these instruments, you know.
You need to brush up on Jamaica culture, right?
Yes, man. You need to.
Maybe by singing along, the word will come back to me.
No, they do. Listen to me. Remember Ragashanti tell you this, all right?
Yes, Raga.
Whatever you experience, you cannot unexperience it.
Okay.
You understand that? Anything what you do.
No, nobody can take it from you.
They can't take it. It's permanently inside of you. You may not remember it. It may be suppressed. It may be relegated to some deep recesses of your cranium and whatever, but it's in there. And under the right circumstances, it can be brought to the forefront and thing. And in fact, that is what some therapists do. They have a systematic way of have you traversing deep into the recesses of your memory, and sometimes when you're treating people, you have to do that in order to obtain.
Because I don't practice it to Raga, so
you don't. Yes. Well, you don't know if you practice something, you're not remember.
I just don't know it offhand. I just don't know it offhand right now.
Right. No, a lot of people, when you don't practice something, even sex, people who don't practice sex, they get a little rusty when they come around back to do it. They don't. What you mean? What you mean? So no care how long you don't do it, you're going to remember everything? Is that you saying?
Raga, some people, they remember everything. That is one thing they try to remember. You know.
What you say? Out of everything, that is one thing people make sure them not forget, though. Well, me is a mischief maker.
When you come to bedroom, love making, man, Jamaica man don't want to forget that Raga, because them don't want to say them pop.
Listen to Mass Raga. Again, from it dead, but don't care what it is, Once you don't do it for a long time, you are me, do it for 5, 6, 7, 8 years or so, and you may think, oh, you still have it. You're frightened if when you go back, go do it, it is not that. And I like saying, you know what you're doing, but just I say.
You feel the taste, Raga?
Oh, no, I'm telling you, even people who think, because there are people listening right now and be like, but how ridiculous can you be? I mean, Who can forget how to have sex? It's not forget how to have sex. And I'm saying when they're actually executing it, if you have, it doesn't matter what it is. If you don't do it for a long time, it going to have an impact on you. It doesn't matter what it is. Even Sato, I'm telling you.
Just like exercise for a while, your body get
Exactly. You know how to exercise, but there's just a reality there where, technique and things. Yeah, look at nuance. I talk about the mind, doing them. I talk about the mind.
You walk again, your body free up again.
Let me tell you something, man. Me hear people up here foreign. Oh, me a Jamaican and thing and whatever, this and that and ray. You know how much time me there Jamaican hear people come back down there and think them have patois lock and all in for them mind, them have the patois lock and it no lock. You can't just hear it, Them no really. It's like you just hear something that come out.
You're the American rather than
yes,
the
man.
lingua.
Yeah, man, you hear. And sometimes them go on good, But when them touch all certain words, so them 1 and 2 words that come out, I look a weird, foreign way. But for them mind, them think them have it locked,
Because them practice the American language now. They not keep up to them patois standard.
But that's just a point I'm making. It's not like them don't understand patois. I'm just saying anything you don't practice, even those things.
For a while because them accustomed now to the American language or settings.
Correct. Or British or whatever,
Or British
right.
or Canadian or whatever country you go.
Right. But what? No. Again, hold on. The point I'm making though is that you have people who are doing that and they think that they're still 100% proficient in what they're doing, and they're not. You understand?
No, they're not. They tell themselves that when you put them to the test, them not accomplish it.
Exactly. All right, but you're good otherwise, though.
Yeah, right.
All right. Yeah, behave yourself too, right?
Yeah, man. I behave myself as I want to listen to the show. I enjoy it.
Okay, you're not getting in a fight or argument with anybody down there, right?
No, I'm not time for that, man.
Okay, where you calling from? Where in Jamaica you calling from?
St. Catherine, Raga.
St. Catherine, big.
Central Village.
Central Village. I love up there, so, Me did I want to look up there,
Raga, Central Village, begin Raga, which side? Right, left or right?
Left. Well, no. Well, you say left or right. It depends on which part of Central Village you go up on the hill, because right, remember.
Right. Where's the part of the hill?
Yeah, me attack on the hill,
Oh, that's up on the right-hand side, but that's up on the other side going to
Oh, you mean which side off of Spanish Town Road, right? So you mean, right?
No. Which side? All right. Central Village is a big area, Raga. But
no. If you're going, say you go towards Spanish Town, right?
That's the left-hand side.
Well, on there. What upon the left-hand side is considered Central Village too?
Yeah, Central Village is a brother.
No, you know, so all this time he thinks a Central Village is only what upon the right-hand side up on the hill.
For you reach out of Sherwood William there, so.
Yeah.
And come round to Lasco with Farmer Guinness Company there, so. Where Lasco is now. A Central Village, you're there.
Well, mind me and you talk about two different things,
No, Raga, yeah, well, White Ball is in Central Village, Raga.
Well, when you come, we Cinco, right? We Cinco, we Cinco.
No, so we Cinco over there, so we Cinco the Lake Spread now.
No, which part it did there? Who make water? No, we Cinco make water.
Yeah,
oh, no, them not dead so again. Them not dead so again. All right.
No, then that Lake Spread.
No, put it this way. All this time I thought it was just the side with the hill where you have to go up the hill. You have to go.
No, Central Village carry right back out to RGD,
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you hear what I'm saying now? I said,
come again, Raga.
I said, I thought, all this time I thought, if you're going to Spanish Town, all this time I thought Central Village was, if you're going to Spanish Town, on the right side only, going back down to RGD on the right side, if you're going to Spanish.
Raga, it's two sides.
Is it two side? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought the sign on the left did name some place. You just taught me something tonight. People are going to laugh at me now, but it's all right.
No, but it's on the side going to Kingston. That's where the police station is in Raga.
Is what?
The side going back to Kingston?
That's where I know that. Yeah. But I thought it was only on that side. I thought it was only on that side. All right, then. Big up yourself, though, here, son. Enough respect to all Central Village people, all right?
Yes, Raga.
All right, then. Cool.
All right, blessing.
Why, you know, say people are going to laugh off of me when they listen and I say, Raga, you never know that all this time, but I bet enough people never know too. And thing and whatever.
People never know.
No, I thought, you know, yeah, man. But all right, Papa, blessings, yeah?
All right, Papa, cool.
Okay. So Bruce Wallace as a Central Village is on board. Good night, Carla. What happened?
Money, even hold on, Raga, yeah?
You're holding on for Raga?
Hold on.
You're holding on for Raga?
Raga?
President have to turn up the column sound low tonight, and I don't know why.
Raga?
Yes, Mr. Coombs.
Where are going now? My time now?
If I hear time now, yes, I hear time now.
What? Yeah, you me tell you about the 1 foot hole up there and 2 foot. You show me sell off the show the way.
Oh, you sell off for sure?
Oh, you mean that you know how much people call you after that?
Okay.
I have 2 days after that, you might call me and ask me if me really want to know me.
Okay. Then you know star, man.
You know when we say the two sides of Central Village, did I go to Central Village?
No, I don't know. I learned tonight. For some reason, let me be honest with you.
Go right down to the riverside.
All river there too? On the left?
Yeah, man, the back walk river, not far with the about, from the main road, it's about 10, 15 cents, depends. Right on we swing go there, so, right 100 there.
Yeah.
The river, they right back here.
Okay, Mr. Coombs, okay.
Right at Jeep Corners, right at Guinness.
Yeah.
The river, they right back here. I don't know if you go to my Guinness there now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I learned something tonight. I just always thought it was just the hill part and things. So, well, I learned something tonight, you know.
Anyway, before me forget, my brother, in my 5-year young army, him follow me, they was screen and him dead Sunday morning.
Him dead Sunday gone?
Sunday morning, God, at the age 79. In the about 8:39 o'clock in the morning, and he died on the way to doctor.
Oh, Mr. Coombs, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Condolences, man, on behalf of TamFam and things, Mr. Coombs.
I said,
oh, boy. Sunday gone in person?
Sunday morning, yeah.
Sunday morning, oh.
I believe I'll be in the 12 16 if the funeral.
Oh, when is the funeral?
The 12 or 16, in the final life, but I don't want to pass it before I pass 16.
Okay, all right then. And of course, you know, give it your movement limitations. They're putting things in order to make sure that you get there, right?
I can't move it. I don't the instruction.
Well, now, you're not going to the funeral?
I can't go, I got my bed with my body, you know.
Oh.
I can't go, man.
Is it that your whole body can't make you go, or is that you don't have transportation?
Transportation, one of my nephew have car.
Right.
My wife nephew have a big van.
Right.
Yeah, so my transportation is no problem for me.
Oh, transportation is not the problem. It's just that the condition of your body is such that you can't move, right?
My two knees mash up, you know, but arthritis is dangerous, you know. One big doctor man come up for me there, they come about something.
Yeah.
And when me show him the doctor guy, the Dr. Morris guy.
Yeah.
I said, doctor, you know, come for this, but see what do me, when he look on it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He turn on and look on me, well, that doctor must say something, you know.
Right.
He say, you think about, what call it, operation, Mr. Doc at my age, him laugh. When the mark is that doctor must say something, you know.
Okay, all right, Mr. Cole.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that and thing and so forth. And when I'm sorry you can't be there.
When you get one place in Tadtown in St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
We have a junction and go on Stevie and Tadtown, she near Lona. Hello, she's up nice, put the bone St. Elizabeth white woman, them, you know.
Yeah. So what she said?
He said, me come from Ragashanti tonight. Me said, but me don't know for the last time me drop asleep.
Right.
So me don't know me drop asleep. Me don't know because of my brother, me drop asleep, you know.
Okay.
Me just wait, you know, about 20, me hear your brother talk about man figure 6. Raga, and me hear you with something too. You talk about 2, 3, Raga. From the day me start do that, let me tell you already, me tell you again.
Yeah.
9/11 in the hospital. 9/11 I choose, am I right?
You know, you remember these specifics, and I generally do. I don't remember the exact day of the week that 9/11 was.
Me go doctor the Monday.
Okay.
And then shape me and fix me up for the operation on Tuesday.
Okay.
And me go do operation on Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, me come out Saturday morning.
Yeah.
When me come out, my wife wipe me down.
Yeah.
Me go beat from them, me cut my belly, pallet me cut.
Pallet, okay.
Yes, the warm water and dettol and wipe me down.
Yeah.
And in the night before day, before day after when me call out in the room.
Yeah.
And me say, come here, man. He say, one no. Me say, nothing, come here. And me say, do so and so and so.
Right.
Put it on yourself. So he say, what? She know what me talk about. Me say,
Right.
And me put it on, you know.
Yeah. Mr. Coombs.
Put it on with me big cut belly.
Mr. Coombs. Oh my God.
The creator bear me witness.
Mr. Coombs, you going on this deep surgery, them cut your belly and go all up your belly.
The below the soft part, go right on past my navel, part of my navel, bust.
Bust it and get major surgery that, you know, all kind of complication, all sorts of pain and thing like that and whatever. And when you come out of the hospital, Mr. Coombs?
Me come out this Saturday man about, when me left the, me call out to her to find doctor, tell me someone give me discharge, but she never write the discharge down.
No. When did you go in again? What day? You went in the Tuesday? The Monday?
The Monday.
You go in the Monday. And when did you do the surgery?
The Tuesday.
The Tuesday. And then you come out when?
The Saturday morning.
Major surgery, them cut you deep, go down in your belly and all kind of things and whatever, don't it?
And cut off piece of my intestine and place it back.
And cut off a piece of your intestine and splice it back.
Yeah, it's material called polyp, it's sprung.
Oh.
I can tell you what you did. Just sprung going from one side of the intestine.
Well, no, you don't have to give with the details. We just know that them cut your intestine and splice it back. And then now you leave the hospital this Saturday. Were you in pain?
Brother, I can tell you, there's no pain. Me not feel no pain. You may want to feel a slight burn, you know what you do.
Okay.
Come through the night.
Okay.
And hold on, before you may have a long sleeve, long pants,
Yeah.
And I feel that I want to go bathroom about 12, 1 o'clock. You Tuesday night, you know.
Right.
You know, the time I gone over to 12, but I see him Tuesday night, and I rolled up the arm.
No, Mr. Coombs, you remember now, we don't want to spend too much detail on the extraneous things, you know? It's radio, you know? But what I'm saying is that, you know, so when you come out the Saturday now and thing and...
Put it on.
No, so hold on, so you're there, so then so you're there on the bed, right? Because this is a major surgery. And we're not talking about surgery on your little toe or your finger or your ears or your head. We're talking about surgery, them cut your belly and gone in by your intestines and all these something there.
And cut off piece and place it.
Yeah, and when you're laying there in bed, Mr. Coombs, what you say, like, what you start to feel a little, you start to feel frisky. You feel hungry for that, don't you? My God. God.
When she come, no one put it
down. No, well, I know. So when you feel no, you call her and you say, come here a little bit, and you tell her. Bedroom, and you say, yeah, what you going to do now? Boom, position, so on, position. And then, so when you start telling her that, she was in shock. She be like, then I could have, what you refer to? What you want? She was in shock, wasn't she?
She know me at all, but she did know me at all.
Yes, but she did not expect you to want that, this so.
But she realized me tell you already.
Yeah.
When me realize she didn't want you more than me.
She did. Mr. Coombs, your wife. Are you telling me? You said, wait, Annie needs to take her to them.
Probably we do it Monday morning before we go. With the Sunday day about Monday.
Yeah.
We do that before we go. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Day never go on over to Sunday yet. About 11:30 to 12:30. No, 12:30.
What you say you do? What you say before when you go in at the hospital? You cut a piece before you go in.
You know, you know, man, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock before.
Before you reach the hospital on a run at 1 p.m.
No, man, we wait before breakfast, man.
Yeah, okay, right. And then after that, you left and go hospital, right?
Yeah, we bathe and change my clothes.
Bathe and change your clothes.
Hold on, Pierre brother was here, Pierre nephew, so them in the room when we are doing here.
Okay.
They come in night, the Sunday night.
Yeah.
And I come in the hospital and come over.
Okay, so when they were in the next room, you and I just got doing the thing in the other room, right?
Yeah, we do no lock and for them door lock.
All right, door lock, so from door lock, saka can go. So you said this Saturday now when you reach home now. So how long after you reach home you draft here?
In the night, I come up, we reach about 10 o'clock, 10:30. We reach about 11 Saturday. And then Saturday night, just about, go up there about 11:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the night.
You just tell her, because you couldn't really move and things, so you just tell her for position.
I walk, man. I don't do me, man. I don't feel no pain, man. But she never bed on my car, you know.
Yeah.
I say, come here.
Yeah.
I say, you asleep? I say, come here, man. I want to tell you something.
Yeah, yeah.
And you should turn on light and start. When she start anything, you say, nothing wrong. Turn off the light, man.
Oh, turn off the light, turn off the light.
To see if anything wrong.
To see if I turn off the light or turn on the light.
She turned on the light to see if anything
wrong.
Oh,
to see if anything wrong, okay.
Yeah, if I remember something, yeah.
And then you said nothing wrong, turn off the light?
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Oh,
and she realized.
Okay. Oh. So, Mr. Coombs, anytime you do it, you prefer to do it in the dark?
Then what most women want in the dark. You say better in the dark.
No, Mr. Coombs, no. I must say old time something like that. I must say old time.
No matter what, that old time something.
Listen to me, Mr. Coombs, I must say old time something but better in the dark. What do you mean better in the dark? A old time something like that, Mr. Coombs.
Most of the women don't want to see them, they speak them for make up their face.
What you say, most of the women them don't want what? Them don't want to see nothing?
Show them their face and make up and go, they can't take it in and brick left, right.
Well, what you say, most of the women don't want them man them see them and make up them face and thing across.
Most of the women them. Prefer that dark. When we go to me, don't know people.
Where you go to, but that is what I'm telling Mr. Coombs. Back in your days, them time the women were more conservative, you know. The women were more, you know. In fact, it was very common, you know. It's a thing come from England, you know.
Yeah.
Where them say, you know, them very England, them very uptight about sex and them something there. And that is where a lot of Jamaicans, you know, like particularly the religious one, them get this conservative thing from with sort out, you know, and dugu and thing, because it was that was the appropriate, respectful thing to do back in the day, you know. Turn off the light, yes.
Right.
Not only that, the man wasn't even supposed to see the woman; she's just supposed to cover up under the sheet.
Right.
I saw it used to go, you know. Him not supposed to even see her naked. Him supposed to cover up under the sheet, and then him go in the turn off the light, and in the dark him move his sheet. Mr. Coombs, that not going nowadays, you know. Now say you have to see everything right, you know. Then Mr. Lord Jesus, then Mr. Coombs, me not have to worry about you, because you know if you use code. So are you telling me back in them days that when you do the dugu one on a hook? Yeah. You never like, you know, like when it happen, you never like take a look on it and watch and see what, you never look there?
One time I tell someone, I try to show me, and I tell my try to be more, if you go down there, I say, hello, my man knows you're going to say, you do what you are, you don't pay me, you want to put on me, could come out of your house. Give me back my money.
Okay, when she did want, that's when she did want you to swipe her that one time,
yes,
right?
Yes, yes.
So when I say, apart from that one time there, you never look how you know say you do it nothing in your time you do it nothing. You never did ever look on it when it happened. You never do that yet.
Sure. Why is it? Tell me.
Jesus God, Mr. Coombs alive. Me can't believe it. Me can't believe it. Me can't believe it, Mr. Coombs. Me cannot believe it. Me cannot believe it. Oh my God, Mr. Coombs. No, what are they? My head get light. My head get light. Press the call one woman if you come give me CPR. Call one woman for come give me CPR because I'm about to pass. Oh my, Mr. Coombs, you serious? Mr. Coombs, you serious?
Me say you're born to you, but you're born to believe it. Me only say my wife didn't go no Raga. But she wouldn't come on your phone, no, but she wouldn't come.
Mr. Coombs, I can't believe, because sometimes I tell, Mr. Coombs, you know, so one time some researchers come at Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
And they were doing these things for basically educate Jamaican women how to be more proactive in protecting themselves in sex, right? Yeah. So when I tell them that I explain to the woman them, this is a big woman doing, you know. I explain to them, say, when them look on the man instrument, what they must look for, because the whole idea is what the lady was explaining to them. It's like, listen, if this thing is going inside of you, You need to look at what is going inside of you for your personal health and know what,
I agree,
right?
yeah,
Which makes sense, don't it? So you don't know, say the woman, but the woman good enough, car. You have some people that are present and them just present and kind of test the pulse of them audience. And it's like she feel the pulse and she said, listen, there's a disconnect here. I feel a disconnect here. Yeah. Something is going on here that I'm not And after a whole heap of Emma and girl and come round and whatever, you don't know what the woman them tell her, Mr. Coombs, these are big Christian woman, you know, big. Them say, we don't look at it. Them just telling them say, no, we don't look on it. The man, we just lay down on the man, because we don't look on it, we don't look on that. What do you mean we forgot to look on that? So this is very educational, because sometimes
don't look on it already. When a man approach a woman, the first place I don't them look.
The man,
if he can live, he can live.
If he can, they mean the woman, right?
The woman look every you show you for boys.
Right. If he can't live. No, but what I'm saying is.
Yeah, me know, I go and talk.
So when the action are going, you never like, in the middle of the like look and see and watch it and them something there. You never do that?
You can't, hold on, when music are play, you can't cut, you have done the music, you know. You turn off the action.
No, Mr. Coombs, I don't know if you understand me, you know.
All
right. Me I hear you code. All right. So you don't have to stop, but you can't even look when the action, you never look down there when the action are going in the middle of the action and look on it.
That's when the 2 foot go up in the air, you just move it, if the light turn on, but that me tell you some most time when I light, if the light turn on and your 2 umbrellas stick up in the air.
Yes.
And you're pioneer, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't sit down a plane, you know.
I understand that, but what I say is...
Hold on. You see when Chuck Piece, you see when a motor vehicle is still in the head, you still in the head, don't go on.
No, we can't. When a lot of people not gonna understand those mechanical metaphors. Them not gonna understand that. That's silly. But I see what you're saying. You're saying when the 2 foot umbrella position up, you can't see that time there, don't?
If the light turn on,
if the light turn on, but most of the time you say the light turn off, don't?
Yeah.
Lord, Mr. Coombs time's different now, you know, man.
Well, me can't tell you. If Raga, I met you.
Time's different now, man. Because nowadays, you know, your man are working and lean over and wall up your woman and say, look back. That is an incredible turn on now. You know. I have read that, you know, people like to look on at something there and all. You know? Yeah, that nice, man. But anyway, boy, I'm sorry I miss out on all them something because you sound like... Mr. Coombs, I have a question for you, you know. This one I look a bit troublesome, you know. And before I ask a question, I just want to issue a disclaimer that what I'm about to ask is not intended in any way to be... Hold on, no, this is not for you, Mr. Coombs. It's for the radio because I know me I deal with. Yeah, so wicked people.
Yeah.
So what I'm about to ask Mr. Coombs is not in any way intended to disfavor or to stereotype or stigmatize any people from any particular ethnic group, and in this instance, Indian people. So long.
Yeah.
Mr. Coombs, you know one of the big things in Jamaican folklore, just so you know, some people consider this insulting and discriminatory, so we just want to put that aside. But anyway, is that you are Indian, right? Yeah, Indian. Yeah. And them say Indian people have white liver.
Yeah.
Meaning Indian people are
Then lobby. Then we not bed hole, you know, you know food.
Mr. Coombs, you can't, don't say that about India. Not because you're Indian, Mr. Coombs. You mean the Indian people love salt out so much them in a bed all day do it and don't even eat no food and just do it, so?
Well, food is stuff like that, but they will get a bank, cut the food and go back again.
And go back again.
So
hold on. You think it's true, so there is something about Indian people when them really love it, just extra love it, so for true?
Well, boy, all right, let me get things started now.
Yeah.
My brother born 1924. Me born 30, me about 9, 10 years old on me.
That's your bigger brother, right?
Yeah, the first one born January 1924 and dead now.
Yeah.
And him not children him and his wife. And me used to go sleep.
Yeah.
A 2 room. A board house, you know, the 2 bed almost, it's on the board part, you know.
Right.
And from me know, when you start out, me know say like cut off, you know.
Yes.
And me the bed and make nice. And if me want cough, me can't cough, you know.
You have to hold the cough now.
If me want sneeze.
Tambourine. What you say if you want to sneeze, what?
If me want sneeze, I have to take them, put them in, sometimes sleep and me shut them time there.
Jesus.
Me can't even go so loud.
Okay. Wait, what kind of sound that you make a while ago, Mr. Coombs?
Let me want to sneeze, huh?
Let me hear the sound, like the one sneeze sound. Let me hear.
Yeah.
Do it again.
The other night, me no go back, you know.
Yeah, what you say, what?
The other night, they say no come back.
They said no come back. Why?
Me won't sleep at night time.
Because you not sleep at night. But Mr. Coombs, if they're so close to you and you hear all the dugu, and you sound like your brother did trunk too, you know, and things, they know if you sleep under them conditions. He was pretty much right beside you.
Oh, you got me saying on the board part there, you know, board house.
Yes.
Yeah, all the bed situated, all the doorway situated, you know?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but what is the point you were making about your brother now? Why? In lobby too, in lobby?
You know, that matter you was saying, love my man, and one night, when you gone down again, the woman do fist fight and wake up again, you know?
When what?
When the man drop asleep, drop asleep.
When the man drop asleep, the woman, she do fist fight and wake it up back again, huh?
Me and the woman, and make nice, you know, yeah, my man, I go and make your father, and no, not again. No, come back again, and him wake up the man, you know. No, I see you wake the man.
What you say? So she tease up the boy and make the boy rise back again, no?
Me hear the sound, no.
Eh.
And what I know, hear the one I know.
Eh.
As in Ghana, my time, for me, I'm gone so no, in the trench, I knew against Robbins be able to play, but Robbins be a place named Newry.
Yeah, as your brother gone, yeah.
One man, in Cyril right, him dead now.
One man named Cyril Wright, who dead now, yeah?
We have land beside we have 5 acres land beside we.
5 acre land beside you, yeah?
And then left in 2 of them, park and in part of the cook and everything, and then gone and bed again.
Well,
most morning.
what you say, when your brother gone, Cyril come and deal with him?
Yeah. Cyril wife a Indian. Cyril half Indian, like, pretty young man.
No, well, let me understand. What you say about Cyril when your brother gone? What?
I'm going to bed. Most times she said me going to pick up the...
Well, your brother wife, I do it with Cyril?
Yes.
So wait, after she do it whole night with your brother, and bother your brother and wake it up again and do some more with your brother and thing, and after your brother gone or whatever, Cyril was Joe grind, Cyril come in again and she take on Cyril.
Cyril used to work up over grazing his stage, you are change during the crop. And after crop now, you see, him come and field go work.
Yeah.
We enjoy carry cow cat, and after him having land over there.
Yeah.
I'm a father by land.
No, man, you know about that, but you love to explain some look extra something about to explain it. So Cyril will come down, him a work in land and them something. And so when Cyril come for dig the ground, him a dig your brother wife ground too, don't he?
Him start dig before he go ground.
Him start dig before. Him start digging a plant in your brother wife before he go down a ground down. Oh my, Mr. Coombs, but you did bad them time, them man.
Well, that's how you know.
So what on now? Your brother wife, she was Indian too?
She living right now, she about 90 and about me talk to her, so the man I tell me, and brother did.
Oh, she alive right now?
Right now she alive.
Well, let's be careful. But she stopped to them something now doing. Okay.
But I know she alone living.
What?
I know that one alone living. So about 2 minutes away me living, so they can't know which one.
They can't know which one, all right.
No.
Then. Okay, because you have a couple of bigger brother.
Right.
No, but you, leave it alone.
Living there, the brother they did.
No, we not make no clarification. Leave it right.
Yeah.
But, no, man, but you see, what I'm saying, sometimes, I make the argument that, boy, I find it interesting how some of these people, when them get older, them get all self-righteous and thing, and when them young and thing, then they bad no clot, man. And I go on with this something them done.
All right, let me give you that one now.
Yeah.
That was supposed to buy about 47, 48.
Yeah.
See, my sister go to school, that Indian, no.
Yeah.
Pretty, no, married to a Chinaman, no.
Yeah.
And I tell you, the Chinaman, go get the Chinaman and his son.
Hold on. She was Indian and she pretty and married to a Chinaman?
Yes, we China.
Yeah, and?
And the Chinaman left and go there, go put out some money, then to businessmen, I tell you.
Yeah.
And when you go and see a policeman,
Yeah.
and boy drop out, boy drop out. When you boy look at your daddy look at your boy don't turn your face and daddy turn your face on each other, no. What drop out, you know?
What drop out?
All right, we don't catch my knee.
Oh, what you mean when the Chinaman go there and see the boy?
Yeah, we drop out of the wife.
No, hold on. So what the Chinaman come and catch one boner man with his wife?
Yes.
And when the boy reel out with the wife, I take and thing, I something catch him on knee, don't?
Most when the boy look at his daddy and daddy look at boy turn their face on each other.
When the little boy look on daddy?
And daddy look at him.
What you mean daddy? What you mean by daddy?
No, your father. The boy, the Chinaman and his son go yard.
Yeah?
Two picking them up. And one down the business place out there, I will go with him.
Right.
And the man tell him, lady friend them. He say, if they go back together, but this boy remember and see what go on. And then sit down on the dining table and can't go back together.
You know, sir, I think I get it, you know, but so the father did I look for him son?
You told him going to the house, woke up and hack.
Oh, okay. No, you know what did I confuse me? So it's not the son mother then, obviously.
His son mother.
Well,
the child man and him picnic go catch his dad, him wife and the pick mama. The child mother is the child man wife.
The Chinaman and him son?
Yes.
Catch who?
Catch him mother, catch him, the child man catch him wife, and the picnic mother.
The wife and the picnic mother?
The wife is the child mother.
Is a child mother, right?
Yes.
Right. So the father and the son go in there and catch a wife with who?
One bonner man.
With one bonner man.
One policeman.
One policeman. Okay, good. All right. Now me I start understand. So and the policeman, so and when the policeman stand up now and them see what the policeman I work with, the policeman I want hell of a button down to his knee, don't?
When you do open up boom,
yeah.
You let them discontinue.
Yeah, when they do what my bus out and jump up, don't?
Yeah.
And when them jump up now, the father and the son see the
no jump up, pull back for them back shot.
Yeah, them is a back as it saying on. All right. Yeah. So when they do a work, him goes boom and him like him step out of the living room, right? Him step out of the living room, and when him step out of the living room, the father and the son see what him a work with, don't?
I in the living room because him bend over city.
Yeah, no, well, me I use living room as code, but I in the living room we can. Okay, fine. So what me I say is them see what him a work with, right?
Yeah.
And what you said, what him a work with, what you said that kitchen?
No, she what my work with. She was receiving.
Yeah, the same thing, Mr. Coombs. So what she did I receive? And you say something what you say what? Or big it is what?
Yeah, almost catching my knee, me no know size the length.
Yeah, almost catching my knee. So when the father see that now and thing like what it mash him up?
The man no do not the man have been gone man. The man will go put all the money and lock up in safe and come out and you're going back with the picnic carry and go to business place.
Oh, because he couldn't do nothing to the police because the police having gun on them something.
Gun, man.
Yeah. So then after that now, the Chinaman, him did go back there, him did go back with the wife.
Them pull up, the man woman pull up.
And pull and mash up and thing. You know why him said and mash up? It's just because of what him see she do? Or the hell of a something where the man did I work with, mash up him head, or what?
Most likely, him tell some lady what you used to do, he glowing.
Yeah.
Tell it where you pick your book up on.
Yeah.
You pick me have sense, you know, about 10-year-old boy, you know.
Yeah, okay.
About 8 to 10-year-old.
Oh, I saw him did young. Him should not see them something there then. Him should not see them.
Then I don't tell the man boy has sense, man.
Yeah. Jesus have mercy, but you say catch him down on him knee. Well, yeah, that must mash up him head. He must say, I say, boy, I can't go back there. So then what me I go do? I mean, say people have stereotypes about Chinese people, in terms of size. We're not going there.
There's a Chinese at 2, Indian at 3, and black man at 9 at 12.
But you say, them say Chinese have what?
Hold on. You don't want to know.
Careful now, careful, yeah.
Me know you know. They want to kill off Chinese and Negro Indian.
No, don't tell a joke there. Don't tell a joke. No vex here.
No, I don't joke. That are not serious.
Nobody tell her one them, me know where it go. I don't want nobody say we are engaged, Mr. Coombs, you don't know where I'm going out of world there, man. Me have to manage a part. People get upset and offended for some things nowadays. We're not going there. But anyway, yeah. Boy, no, sir. It look like when him see the strength and thing. Mr. Coombs, some man can't manage them something, them. Something they will humble you, man.
Boy, me I tell you, me see one man one time, one ranger man number is district.
Yeah.
When him want you will know, when him put in pants, he have to take him with hand and pan, he say, wait, tell me something. The banana would fall down, He said, go along where you go, man.
Jesus God. Anyway, we have got to take a break now. But Mr. Coombs, one time, there's a famous mix-up, the TamFam, as them can't tell you. One man, him and him woman and thing and whatever, rare, but he must say, oh, they go, he must say suspect, so she go on with something.
Yeah.
Right? Old school TamFam and them can't correct me. Christina Brown Sugar and them people, lovely. Yeah. But anyway, he might watch him woman now, man, and I try catch her, whatever, end up a climb one wall or one tree, somewhere beside the house and climb up. When you can't see inside.
Well,
and then the boner man in there with the woman, him wife or woman or whatever the case may be. So I sneak, and Fiend plan was just for see. And not send out now for catch her and whatever. Yeah. But you see when him up in the tree and position and I see whatever, you see when him see the piece of sitting where the man I work with and thing, and when him see whatever it is and him see the man I go so on a position towards him wife and thing, the man say, Raga, me couldn't do no better, me just ball. Don't put that in a woman! Don't put that in a woman! Don't put that...
You wouldn't ball out.
What you say, what?
You wouldn't ball out.
If me a ball out?
Not today, tomorrow.
No, me not ball out. Me a make she take it and go along. And me a make she do what she do, and when she done, and then me and her talk. And then we say, oh, the thing I go. And when you ever go, I'm just want to make sure she all right and she go and take what she.
And when you go, you with video, they're going to kill me, take time, no?
And I tell lie, no. When the man go back with film thing, when a big swan thing, and say, no, me can't manage the too hot and rare with them general ship. That time them out there take tractor trailer.
Yeah, and you know ball.
I know ball and thing, I like it though. You think that easy, Mr. Coons, and smart, you see? All right, Mr. Coons, big up yourself. Always a pleasure. All right. Yo! No, say anytime we talk to Mr. Coombs, worries in our place. Yo, people, we're going to take a break. We're soon forward.
New flow.
The Bridge.
The Bridge 99 FM to the world.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Check. Back in our juggling and thing and whatever. Well, people don't know what thing going on. Sometimes I come with something and then my vibes, you just go with the vibes and thing. And Mr. Coombs is always a whole mood, man. Always a whole mood, man. Mr. Coombs are one of them Jamaican man there, we've been there, done that and all these things and things. We just want to say condolences again, regarding his loss of his brother, who is, I think 5 years his junior. His brother died at 79, so Mr. Coombs is. Well, I always think he's 85, though. I think he's 85, but I think he's 84 if he's 5 years the junior at 79 and thing. But, again, Mr. Coombs, on behalf of the TamFam, I just want to say And we're sorry about your loss of your brother and things like that. And even given the situation where you're unable to go to the funeral because of your health reasons and things, must be quite challenging for you and things. But blessings and protection and thing. And we're glad we're there to keep you local company when you listen to show and thing and you listen to radio and you can call in, my program, other people program and thing, and basically keeping your mind engaged, which is very important, particularly for the situation. I mean, this is important for, people your age in general, but it's even more so critical for you given the position that you're in with your health situation and thing, all right? Yo, people just want to remind and say, make sure on subscribe to my YouTube channels. And of course, Ragashanti, the Ragashanti TV channel is the Mixup Entertainment channel. That one has been around, since August, right? So make sure you subscribe to that one and turn on the notifications. That you're going to click the subscribe button and also click the little bell for the notification. If you happen to be a comrade of PNP and you have some aversion to bells, I would like to encourage you not to feel, any form of betrayal in clicking that bell, because its significance has nothing to do with the political symbols of Jamaica, right? It's just saying you're allowing yourself to be notified when any little thing, excitement are going on the Ragashanti TV channel on YouTube, okay? But I also have a newer channel. It's called TamFam TV. Remember that name? Write it down. TamFam TV. TamFam TV. I want you to go and subscribe to that channel too. That channel is what over there I put educational entertainment. Educational entertainment. All right? So Ragashanti TV is Mix-Up Entertainment over there, so while TamFam TV, it's educational entertainment. But nonetheless, quite rewarding and fulfilling when you listen and view the content over there. Also, some people were asking about a video that I have over there from when I went to Ethiopia. This is in 2015. I had the pleasure of going to Ethiopia, fulfilling one of my bucket list things, and it was quite a trip indeed. I had the pleasure of flying into Addis Ababa and also going down to where I really wanted to go, the reason why I went to Ethiopia, which is down to Shashamane, right? And again, I wanted to meet our repatriated Rastafari brethren from Jamaica. These are people who left the West, i.e. Jamaica, and other nations over here on this side of the world. And, who follow, certain, shall we say, principles, or they would use the word precepts of Rastafari. And one of them, for some of the mansions are equivalent to what religious people would call denominations amongst the Rastafari. They say mansions. So yeah, Bobo Shanti, Nyabingi, 12 tribes, Orthodox, etc., etc. And for many of them, it's about being repatriated to Africa, and in particular repatriated to Ethiopia. And again, we have a significant amount of Jamaicans over there, and also Rastafari from other countries too, particularly in the Caribbean and beyond. And I studied Rastafari in school. It was my undergraduate thesis at Vassar College was on the Rastafari. I also wanted my doctoral thesis to be on the Rastafari, but at the time I was applying for my citizenship, and the people them said, well, you can't go, but we suggest that you don't go. So I just didn't listen to them and go do something else. And then now, when I was a lecturer at the University of the West Indies, Professor Barry Shivans, my mentor, the late Professor Barry Shivans, he asked me to teach a class, Caribbean Culture. I also designed a class there on identity and conduct in the dancehall culture. And, the class that I taught, Identity and Conduct in the Dancehall Culture, part of that class explored the intersectionality of dancehall culture and Rastafari, right? And in Caribbean culture also, Caribbean culture, the curriculum is such, the syllabus is such that we also teach about the culture and identity of Rastafari. So, and Professor Shivans, as you know, he has one of the seminal books on this topic and so forth, and he was quite versed, on Rastafari. And then, Rasta himself and thing like that. So, we go 9 miles, Bull Bay and them something there and thing like that and whatever. So it was just a pleasure for me to be able to go to Ethiopia. And then while there, the person I met, who wants a big up to a gentleman called Krenko over this side. I probably don't know him. People from them days are going to know him as that name. But he was the one who gave me the link to Desmond Martin, who had gone over to, repatriated to Ethiopia. And the idea was for Desmond to just be the link, to take me when I go down to Shashamane and whatever. But immediately as I met Desmond and whatever, Desmond is one of these people whose personality just grabs you immediately, instantaneously, and thing. And then I being one to spot a good thing and so forth, I just asked him at that time to say, okay, fine, we're going to Shashamane, because he came up to my hotel, Addis Ababa, and while at the hotel, I just took the moment and said, can I interview you now? And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, can we just sit right here in my hotel room and I just interview you? And he was like, okay. And, Desmond and myself, I think, you're familiar with my personality already. And then with his personality and with the tour-away, whatever, listen to me, man, it was quite an experience. So many of you have already watched the video over there. Again, it's not a flashy-dashy video, but very informative and fun. That's the thing with Desmond. He's fun. So Desmond is like, Desmond encapsulate what I think education should be. You have some people, them serious, and think education is supposed to be this STED, STAID, this STED type of, restricted, constricted type of thing. Education must be fun. Even with serious stuff, it must be fun. And so for those of you, I had some inquiries about the video and thing. And again, I noticed it came from Jamaica. Now, the inquiries, like somebody had their nephew send me a text. Some of our older people, probably particularly from Desmond's time, they're not familiar with social media and them something there, whatever. So if anybody listening in Jamaica right now, and you knew of Desmond Martin from way back then in 12 Tribes, I think he was, he was 12 Tribes, I think he was in. When he was, I think, like the third or fourth person, 12 Tribes, to collect money, and they were sending people to Ethiopia. Well, I can't say back, because Rastafari used the word back in terms of reclaiming heritage and identity and roots. That's the backstory to the Desmond Martin thing. And again, that interview is on TamFam TV on YouTube. TamFam TV, that's the name of the channel on YouTube. I did repost the link on several of my social media pages, Facebook social media pages and so forth. If anybody know anybody who want to watch it and know Desmond Martin, because I understand he was very popular back then, one of the things, the best I can do is just talk to somebody in social media, who understands social media, probably somebody younger or so, and just ask them to take you to TamFam TV on YouTube. And it's right there. The title is Rastafari from Jamaica to Ethiopia, the Desmond Martin story. Again, Rastafari from Jamaica to Ethiopia, the Desmond Martin story. And again, it's there at TamFam TV on YouTube. Again, the channel is called TamFam TV on YouTube. And And there's another shorter video over there with one Ras Asher who just get up one day in London and just said, that's it. I'm driving all the way to Ethiopia. And that is what he did. Him just start drive, put him car on boat. At that time, them never have the tunnel, cross the channel between England and France. I think it's something Dover, someplace down there. Drove through France all the way down, went through, the lower European countries, Italy and all those places, went down into the Middle East, gone over into Africa, whatever, wasn't welcome in the country, still go down there. Just some incredible stories, from the folks over there in Ethiopia. Again, this interview was done in 2015. At that time, Desmond was in Ethiopia for 40 years and never been back to Jamaica. And you'd have never known. So this man wasn't in Jamaica. It was as Jamaican through and through and through and through. And just a great personality. Just a wonderful human being. And it's one of those things you don't have to agree with everything, because we know there are people of different religious and theological orientations and things that are in contrast or stand in difference to the elements of Rastafari. We're well aware of that, but it shouldn't preclude you from opening up your minds and just listening to what others are saying about their experiences in their faiths and in their journeys, because at the end of the day, the human experience is such that there is always commonality between us despite our cultural differences. Always, right? There's always commonalities. There's always something that there are things that every human being shares. This, whether you're from deep rural China or you're from the epicenter of Macedonia or wherever you're from, right? We all can learn from each other. And that is a wonder. That is the beauty of my social science discipline, which is anthropology, right? That's why I ended up doing my doctorate in anthropology. Anthropology studies culture and identity, right? And basically it's a methodology for learning about people, right? And each discipline, whether sociology, anthropology, psychology, political science, philosophy, whatever, they have their methodologies for studying people and whatever. And I just happen to love anthropology and what it offered and thing, So for those of you who made inquiries, all I can do is direct you to the interview. And again, it's on TamFam TV over YouTube. TamFam TV. So if you're in Jamaica right now and you're listening and and you have any interest in that, or you're familiar, in terms of the couple people who contacted me, if you know of Desmond Martin and so forth, and you want to know what was going on with him, that's it. TamFam TV on YouTube. TamFam TV, that's the name of the channel. And again, be reminded, this interview was done 2015. So that is it was done November 2015. So that's more than 6 years ago. November this year will make it 7. So November is a ways off for 2022. So we're talking about, 6 years and 2 months, somewhere thereabouts, all right? So I would imagine that much has happened, because they have long held, some political aspirations there and that wanted certain things to change over there, that I would imagine that some of those changes have occurred, hopefully, with respect to what he had enunciated in the interview that I did with him. But big up Desmond Martin and thing, all right? And again, it's called Rastafari, from Jamaica to Ethiopia, the Desmond Martin story. And it's over on TamFam TV on YouTube. All right, people. And do remember, this Saturday, different track, this Saturday is all about Walden Nelson, big up yourself. Walden said that was a very informative interview. Loved it and learned a lot. Carmitha Dawkins said it was indeed riveting. It was a great interview, Raga. All right. And what made it great was Desmond. Well, there was a chemistry between himself and I, but Desmond is, Desmond is just, he's just one of these people like, is, these people like is an instant thing with them. Them just have that strength there, Them things just set that way there, you see me? You understand? Him just born leader that, born leader. You understand? And people do remember, so this Saturday is all about a thing named Free Up, at the realest Jamaican talk show with me, Ragashanti, the king of Mixup, yeah, Miss Cherry Washbella, Cherry Washbelly, proper. All right, this Saturday, 8 o'clock, on the Ragashanti TV channel over YouTube. Free Up, yeah, every Saturday night, 8 o'clock. And this is the thing, they look like Navlet just a forward. Yes, Sophia Grace says she's ready for go Ethiopia. Sophia, I thought you wanted to go to Ghana. Is it Ghana you want to go or Ethiopia? I still want to organize a Ghana trip, man. I still want to organize a Ghana trip. And if anybody would be interested in going, Ghana, listen people, for those, Ghana far, it's not as far as I make it look for we, but I was watching this video and this woman who is Rastafari, she said, she made an interesting point, and which is true. She's like, Ghana is across the Atlantic. You can't just fly over there, but just where the world set up and where the metropolises of business and commerce and the so-called first world nation, them and all them something there. They make it look like, Africa is that far away from where them there, And she's saying that particularly in the southern part of sub-Saharan Africa, it's really a matter of just flying across the Atlantic Ocean, So there are parts of Africa that you can reach quicker than certain European countries. But we're conditioned to think that, these majority white populated European countries are closer to us and better to go to than, many of our African countries that are, particularly those on the lower end of Africa and things like that. And it's true. So Ghana is a bit distance away. But let me tell you something, people. If we don't go Ghana, man, I tell you, if we don't go Ghana on a Friday, we're not just vacation and go swim on beach and whatever. But if you go Ghana and you just go to the places, just amongst the people and whatever, Jamaica makes sense. If you go Ghana and you just amongst the people, the everyday people, but no disrespect to the Bossy people, because I have Bossy people over there too. But if it's amongst the everyday people, this is what I did. I just link up with people. I make sure I stay somewhere safe. Like anywhere you go, you have to make sure. But then I link up with people who, our type of people, And then when you're around them people, it's like you're tempted to say, Bratty, but them come in like we. You'd be wrong in terms of direction. If you go Ghana and you find yourself say, oh, that is just like us or that is just like us, separate from certain things in dancehall, pretty much everything else that you see similar there is we are just like them, not they are just like us. Them set it, remember, them set it, you understand? So that's where our ancestors come from. And a lot of what we do, a lot of our mores, M-O-R hyphenated E-S, a lot of our customs, a lot of our traditions and so forth, a lot in our language where we think, uniquely Jamaica. You're frightened if you know when you go over there, you just feel an instant connection, right? And also, it would be fruitful and meaningful and inspirational for you to, if you go there, make sure you go down Cape Coast and the Elmina Castle and them place there, and to do the tour, of what our ancestors went through. Our ancestors who, the white slave masters back then called the slaves. That's a life-changing experience, I guarantee you. You go through that and whatever. Well, everybody different, but I think most of us who go through that, it's bound to have an impact on your outlook on life, on the world, and make you appreciate certain things where you have right now and just give thanks, So, at some point when things kind of calm down or whatever, we can do a little trip. Even if it end up being 3, 4, 5 people, if it been a big dramatic something, you can't start small, as with anything, and build and thing. But it's still on my mind. It's still on my mind to do, to organize a Ghana trip. It should be fun. That would be fun and interesting and so forth. There's a lot that you can enjoy over there, not just learn, but to enjoy over there. Ghana is a fun place. It's just like any place else, where you have to be careful where you go, your son. You have to have somebody who know like anywhere you go, that in the mix. So don't bother get too romanticized about the place and go over there and get too relaxed or whatever and get yourself in a trouble. But for the most part, it's not like some other parts of Africa that is rife with problems and turmoil and things like that. Ghana is relatively stable and a fun place to go to and things like that. All right? All right, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I'll be back on Friday, 9 o'clock, right here on the Bridge 99 FM. And also on the IrieJam radio. Oh, Rooney and others who have been asking me about the IrieJam radio app not being on the Android platform. I did check and it's not there. Something happened, so they're dealing with that. Again, for those of you who have been checking for the IrieJam 360 or the IrieJam radio app on the Android platform and not seeing it, confirmation is that it's not there, and they're remedying that problem as we speak, okay? They're on top of that, all right? So I'll be back on Friday, 9 o'clock, when we're going to have some more fun, as usual, right here on Ragashanti Live, and also this Saturday, 8 o'clock, of course, on Ragashanti TV channel on YouTube, we're going to do a thing called Free Up, the realest Jamaican talk show with me, Ragashanti. So in the meantime, take care of yourself. Make sure sound clean on the toilet bowl good. Don't just clean in at the middle part. Remember which part the water come out under the part. Don't have to clean the part there too. Make sure sound clean the part there too. And it doesn't hurt if you have one of the tanks something for looking at the tank. And be careful when you put the blue something and the green something in at the tank, because some of them get slimy in there, whatever. I tell you these things, come and know these things, all right? So make sure sound clean on the toilet good and thing. All right, if we not do a backers, don't follow Navlet and try if you do the straight leg stand up backers and think if you can't manage it, leave that alone, because you're going to end up with your foot mash up like Navlet one and pick up where you can't manage. Leave that alone. When you not cook ackee, make sure someone skin out the ackee and take the red out of it. People, skin out the ackee and take the red out of it. Skin out the ackee, take the red out of it. Again, this is one time the red must come out after you skin out the ackee. All right? Take care. Yo, take care of yourself, people. See you the Friday, 9 o'clock. Mad Raga said that. Why?